everyone, and welcome to a new series. And I should probably start by explaining what just appeared in your subscription box, or however you clicked on the video. Basically, I've done two videos like this before. If you look on my channel, they're kind of just like long vlogs, but with just audio. And these videos were inspired by one of, if not my favorite YouTubers. His name is Digibro, and he has a series called The Decompression Chamber, which has a couple other YouTubers from his clique, from the Procrastinators channel, and Sai, who I've also recently had on my podcast. They've all done this sort of series where it's basically a long audio self podcast, and is kind of just dumping thoughts and like arguing at the wall type thing. And you know, it's they get very personal. I don't know how personal I'm gonna get, but it's a very, I don't know how to describe it, just vulnerable, I guess, and very, touching, and I very much like those videos. And the past two videos I did with this, I just kind of gave them clickbaity titles. I just kind of put whatever I was talking about in that video in the title. And because at the time, I didn't know what I was going to call the series, even though I knew I wanted to keep it going. So I was gonna ask on like Twitter or something, like what should I name it, or have like a poll or something, or even make a video. And I argued against that because I just don't think anyone will participate. Like that's one thing about being a small YouTuber, is like I get ideas and sometimes they just kind of fall flat, because in order for that to work I would need a community, and I have very little, if any, community. Like for instance, I used to have a poll at the end of the videos, like kind of asking the audience, like, did you like the movie, did you not like the movie, game, album, etc. And no one participated. And it was even worse, like, because it also made me realize, oh, no one's watching the end of the video even. No one makes it that far. So I was like, should I do the poll in front? And that kind of inspired like if you watch any of my recent reviews, where it's kind of like I ask, if you guys like the video, give the video, or if you like the album or whatever I'm reviewing, then give the video a thumbs up, and the like bar is supposed to show me the reaction of the audience. But I don't think anyone participates in that. But not the point. What did I want to talk about? This channel, Solshow, is going to be going under a lot of changes. It already is. It's been changing. But because people don't click on videos like that don't interest them, so I'm afraid I'm going to release a video that like has an interesting topic, and then everyone's going to be like, what the fuck is this? It's just going to be me vlogging essentially about the movie or whatever. I'm not going to have the green screen or any of the usual shit I do, and I'm going to have a full video explaining this, but basically I'm starting a couple new series, one that involves a completely new channel. I don't want to go into what that channel is, but just know that that's where all of my, usually my thought process here in making this decision was, it usually takes me like 10 hours to make a Solshow review. Sometimes a lot less, sometimes a lot more. Let's just say it's 10 hours, and that doesn't include watching or playing or listening to whatever I'm reviewing. So 10 hours, I thought, hey, I could take 9 hours off of that and put that towards something different. And essentially the part of me talking, and the review is going to be the same. I'm going to be saying the same thing I would have said in a review, just a little bit more rambly and vloggy, which I kind of like doing better, in all honesty. And you know, I'll cut corners on the professionalism. There won't be the green screen or anything, but if I don't think that little ounce of professionalism is worth that many number of hours I put into it. And ultimately, you know, I've achieved a lot with this channel, but ultimately, you know, a lot of people would say it's also a failure in terms of how much I've accumulated in terms of like views and subscribers and community. I mostly just want to get a better community going, and I think maybe if I even make a new channel, and this is just kind of the me channel, I should probably just say like the plans going forward. I'm gonna have a new video eventually once I'm farther along in my process. I'm going to announce what the new channel is, and hopefully some other projects that hopefully will be ready by the time that I'm done with that. But essentially this channel is going to kind of merge with my second channel, and it's gonna have a lot of, you know, what I do on my second channel, which is just vlogs and kind of straight up videos, or just kind of fandom videos. These kind of videos, just videos I want to make essentially, only they're not going to have nearly as much time devoted to the editing process. But ultimately, I think the heart of what this channel is, which is just kind of me, my personality, and what I try to create, that's all going to be there. It's probably going to be more personal and stuff, and I don't know if anyone will like it, but if you're watching this and then you click on a new video and it's not what you expected, then I'm sorry, but just know that the time that I would have taken just to make a green screen and some other things that probably don't matter, those are all going to new endeavors. And really my videos, like a couple, like the past like maybe even dozen or so that were, you know, the big reviews, I've cut corners on them because I've wanted to make more videos. I want to review as much as I can, and it's just like they stockpile and I don't have time, and I have little free time to begin with, and it all just accumulates, and I try to get them to where I'm satisfied with them, and at some point I'm just not satisfied with anything. And so I don't know, I think this ultimately is the best decision. And I do a lot of videos, guys. I have a music channel also where I promote and feature music, and you know, that just shows me like the potential that I could, because on that channel, seriously, I have like, on this channel currently, after 2 years, I have about 20,000 views. It would be a little bit more, but I've privated some videos, but just let's say 20,000. And on that channel, which I've had for a little over a year, I have 200,000 views, and I'm putting not nearly as much work into that, and it's just kind of like a side project for me. And those videos, you know, I'm sure a bunch of people enjoy, you know, experiencing that music. Probably a lot more people have gotten substance out of that channel than my main channel. And even though there's no personal me in that channel or anything, that's what people are enjoying it. And I don't think there's a problem in that. God damn it though. I'm like looking at the channel right now, and there's this one video, this fucking one video, which it's a remix for Lana Del Rey's Love, and it's a awesome remix. The guy who made it, Ricky Ricks, damn good job. But the video, because remixes are very copyright gray, and if anything, they're not something that should be sold like that. I think, because every remix, I think there's a debate whether this is fair use or not, and they're all, because it's supposed to be transformative, right? And a lot of remixes just aren't. But this one, whether it's fair use or not, regardless, this video blew up after like 3 or 4 days. It had like 1,500 views, and then video got taken down. And I was just like, nope, nope, nope. And I tried to fight it. The whole YouTube copyright system, I think, is just so flawed and such bullshit. But this video, which like, they can make the money off it if they want to take it down. I don't, like, if it came down to that, they made the money off it, fine, whatever. But they're trying to take it down, trying to get it back up. It's this huge process, probably gonna get a copyright strike. And then I gotta fight through that, and it's just, oh my god, so much bullshit for this video that will make like $10 at best in the long run. And then a couple thousand people will watch it. But then maybe it'll go farther than that, and more money for them. But it's just so, for this channel, just dealing with copyright is such fucking bullshit. Like, I'm not, because videos I'm not personally like that invested in, so I don't really give a I've like 2 dozen videos on that channel have been copyrighted, and I didn't give a fuck. I just let them take my money, or the money that channel would make. I want to, in the future, if that channel ever does explode, to kind of pay back the creators who are actually doing the work. But currently it only has like 300 subscribers, and it doesn't make any money, so there's no point in making that assumptions quite yet. But on that topic, going over to what my new ideas are, it's gonna be YouTube related. My last video on my main channel was just kind of asking my subscribers who are their favorite channels, and that video did several times better than my last couple reviews. So those reviews that took several hours don't make as much views as a quick video that takes like 10 minutes. These are the frustrations that I face. I think they're a little bit, I don't want to bitch at a wall, because that's the thing with YouTube. I never want to just bitch and complain, because I've seen YouTubers who do that, and I don't want to be those people. This is solely a weird venting series, and not the main point of the series even. It's just gives you an idea from my perspective, right? And what was I gonna say? The video where I ask about other YouTube channels, there's a reason why I did that. I really want to make certain kinds of YouTube content, and I'm trying not to talk about it while also trying to talk about it. Just know that I have like maybe 1.5 videos made for the new project, and I have a couple others scripted, and I'm making progress over there. And in the meantime, I'm also trying to make the music channel as best as it could be. That's kind of where, if any of my views are coming from, they're coming from that. And also just making my talking review things that satisfy me. And always making more and more videos. I get these very small stretches of opportunity to make videos, right? For instance, I have while I'm recording this, 2 videos rendering, and then 2 more that are pulled up in the editing process. I usually work on multiple videos at a time. Not the point. The point is, and then I was like, well, my computer's, whenever you render multiple videos, your computer's just fucked, right? So I was like, recording audio is in the realm of possibility, so I'll film this. I'm trying to multitask as much as I can with my little windows of opportunity, because it's wintertime, or not even wintertime, it's gonna be summertime in a couple of months, and that's when my job, that's when I get dozens and dozens and dozens of hours each month. And I don't know if it will be like that this year. Probably will. So if anything, this is the most free time I'm gonna have, and I have more free time than ever in terms of being able to make YouTube content, because I kind of need my space, and I kind of need my downtime in my man cave in order to be able to do this. That's usually, if I'm ever alone by myself at the house, I'm probably doing this. Because all my other free time, I do my work, I'm driving, I'm, hanging out with friends or my girlfriend, and that takes up a lot of time. And I'm also fucking sleeping. My sleep schedule is fucking terrible, and I want to make literally a 10-hour fucking podcast in this form about fucking sleeping, because that's literally, I think, how long it would take for me to be able to vent my frustrations about sleeping. It never ends, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. I thought before I wasn't getting enough sleep, and that was terrible, and now I'm getting too much sleep, and it's even worse. And now I fall asleep in every movie, and I wake up at 5 a.m. and I don't want to do it, but I have work at 6 or 7 usually, so a.m. So not a lot of windows of opportunity to get a normal sleeping schedule. Because I don't know. I'm also just trying to sort through, because I just moved into this new house, or new apartment, I should say. I've been in here for a month, to the day, I believe, is how long I've been here. And as of the time I'm recording this, which is February 2nd. March 2nd, new month. And this new place, it's great, I love it. I finally, because I had a lot of my DVDs in storage, stuff like that. And I'll have a video coming out eventually. You see all of them. You see this giant, massive DVDs I've accumulated that really are just a problem. And if you know how once I review a movie, I try to get rid of the DVD for it that I have. And I just want to get rid of fucking all of them, in all honesty. And then because I want them to be coming in and also coming out. Because I still want to be a collector, but maybe I'll just be a weird type of collector. I don't know. Because I'm never going to be able to figure out what I want to do with that. Because I've always had this sentiment about physical media that was forced in my brain, and I stuck with it for so long, and now it's just impractical to have that mentality, and I don't know what to do about it. And yeah, on top of that, just dealing with personal stuff. Yeah, there's probably more I could talk about, but I have to leave soon, so I should probably get going. This will be. I'm still debating on a title for this series. The title will probably, like, you're obviously seen it, so you know what I'm gonna call it. But this is the first episode. Usually in the future, I probably want them to go from 30 minutes to an hour, assuming I have enough to talk about. But yeah, anyway, that's what's going on with me right now. And thank you so much for watching as always. And with that, I leave you.